And welcome back to the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show. And joining me now, head coach Ralph Turner. Ralph, right back out on the road here. Tough trip with Mesa and Western State this week, but a chance for your ball club to get well.
Absolutely, but not easy games by any stretch. Mesa's already beat Adams at Adams, who beat us at home. Western's already beat Westminster at home. So both teams have beaten teams we've lost to, but it'll be a chance for us to play and get better. And we've had some good practices, and I'm looking forward to watching the guys play.
Yeah, I watched the ball game last Saturday night. Mesa against Adams State was a game they blew. They had about a 20-point lead in the game, lost all of it, but then played very well in overtime to win it.
Yeah, their team's really built around their 3-man and their 4-man, 33 and 20. They're both exceptional scorers. 33 might be the best three-point shooter in our league. Needs no room or no space to clear it and shoot it. And 20 is just all-around player, but I'm expecting really our kids. It's not so much about how other people play. It's more about how our kids play. And I think that's what we've talked about and emphasized. So we'll see how we do tonight with improving our play.
Well, you do well at my job, Ralph, because that was leading me right into it. I was going to say the execution of your ball club. We don't want to go the old John McKay saying I'm all for the execution of my club. We want better execution for the Thunderwolves.
John McKay, the classic Tampa. Love you, John. Loved you a lot better at USC than I did Tampa Bay, by the way. But, yeah, we've just got to concentrate on ourselves, get better. We got to get better defensively. We got to get better in execution. We got to get better in the shot attempts. But I think that with Jason playing, that'll help us. We're going to try to get the ball inside a little bit more tonight and have a little bit more depth. So it's exciting to watch how it all plays out.
Well, you get additions tonight on both sides. You get the long of it with Anderson, the big guy inside, but you also get some help out on the guard.
Well, and that's important for Will. Will doesn't need to play 40 minutes a game, which is what he's been playing. Isaiah's had a great spring and has had a great fall practicing, and he's going to get a chance to help us tonight. He is quick, and I'm as excited as you are, Jim, at watching how it all comes out. It's sort of like going to a new movie where you get to watch it, and the only trouble is this isn't the book, so we don't know how it's going to end. We haven't read the book already, so we're going to see the first run of this movie, and I hope it's a good one.
Well, one thing about it, you're finding out in a very tough circumstance, a tough place to play, to find out if it is going to work.
Well, I don't know. They're on break. There's no students here. There's no baseball team here.
That helps.
But, listen, it's not so much where you play at. It's how you play. And I know that's a coach. Jim, I could do the whole radio show with just coaching axioms if you wanted me to. But that is true. It doesn't matter where you are. It's how you play. And we've got to improve our play. We've got to nobody should ever play harder than we play. And that's not been the case in at least 4 of our games this year where I felt it was clear the other team played harder. So that's one of our points of emphasis tonight, how hard we play.
All right, good luck tonight, Ralph.
Thanks, Jimbo.
Thunderwolves head coach Ralph Turner back with more of our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. A quick transition tonight from the women's game to the men's game, so I'll do my old women's recap at halftime of the men's game. You won't hear it, but I'll post it a little bit later. So if you really want to hear how the game broke down, we just ran out of time here tonight. It happens when the women's game runs a little bit long. Here's the starting lineups for the men's game here tonight. Will Newman, 6'1" senior out of Lawndale, California, averaging 17.6 rebounds, leads the team in assists, averaging 5.5 a ball game. Donovan Oldham, 6'4" sophomore out of Colorado Springs, went to Rampart High School, 14.7 rebounds a game. Josh Smith, 6'5" senior out of Colorado Springs, went to Sand Creek High School, 6'5", or 13.5 points, 3.5 rebounds ball game. I was going to give you his stats again in his height and weight. Mika Nuoliverta, 13 points, 5 rebounds a ball game. The senior out of Vanta, Finland. He's a 6'11" product. And we're going to wait and see who they're going to send out here. They've been alternating. They actually are going to make the change into the starting lineup as Jason Anderson is going to get the start tonight. 6'8" sophomore out of Doherty High School. He's the transfer out of the Air Force Prep Academy. His first action of the night tonight for the Thunderwolves. So they're going to bring Nuoliverta off the bench, and they're going to start Gavin Liggett as well, 6'1" junior out of Lyman, Colorado. 5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. We're going to bring Mark Williams, sixth-man extraordinaire, off the bench. They've been starting him off and on this year in his limited action, but they're going to bring him off the bench tonight. So Thunderbolts definitely a deeper ball club. We'll also see a lot tonight of Isaiah Reese, who's fresh into the ball club. For the Mavericks, they'll go this way. It'll be C.J. Davis, 6'2" senior out of Scottsdale, Arizona, 10 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. Brandon Hoffer, 5'11" junior out of Scottsdale, Arizona, 6 points, 3 rebounds a game. Leads the team in assists, averaging 5.3 per outing. Connor Nichols, 6'6" junior out of Scottsdale, 17.5 points, 7 rebounds a game. Damon Dubats, 6'9" junior out of Temecula, California, 10.5 points, 4 rebounds a ball game. And Emilio Acedo, 6'4" junior out of Tucson, Arizona, 18 points, 3.5 rebounds a game. Head coach Andy Shantz. Thunderbolts in their road red, blue numerals, white trim. Mavericks in their home white with the maroon numerals. They got a little bit of gold trim in there as well. Ball is controlled. That was a terrible throw by the referee. Threw it about 10 miles into the air. It hit the ground, and then the Mavericks able to get it. That's why they don't have the jump ball anymore, folks. That's why they go alternating possession, because officials just can't do it. They don't practice it anymore. Here's a turnaround shot up and good on the first possession by Damon Dubats. And it's 2-0 Mavericks to start the ball game. Here's Oldham on the left side to Liggett. Liggett needs to get on track for this Thunderwolf ball club. They go to Anderson down on the block, backs his way into the paint, goes up with a right-hand hook up and in. Oh, nice fresh sign for the Thunderwolves. As Anderson with a little jump hook in the lane. Soft touch. Makes it 2-2. 19:20 to go here in the first half. Ball on the left side. Nichols with it up top to Hoffer. Keep the ball hot to Davis on the right wing. Down low on the block. Backing his way in. It's Dubats. And he hits the left-hand hook. So it's Dubats 4, Anderson 2 so far to start this game. As the big men trade hoops. Here is Oldham on the left side to Liggett. Thunderbolts trying to get it down low to Anderson again. Instead, they swing it on the right side. Here's Newman down low. Anderson has it, backs his way in, and he's called for the travel. Pulled the chair out from under him that time, and he shuffled the feet.
Slow down, you got it.
Inbounds pass to Hoffer, and he brings it across the timeline for the Mavericks onto the right side to Davis. Davis kills the dribble into the corner to Hoffer. Down low, another hook shot up, this time missed by Dubats, and the rebound to Anderson. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline for the Pack. On the right wing, up top. Oldham's open. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. 4 players there for the rebound. Nobody for the Thunderwolves, and the Mavericks have it. Back the other way comes Hoffer. Left side to Davis. Davis fakes a pass. Just holding it. Now he'll dribble the ball. Down low, backing his way in is Nichols, and he is fouled before the shot. Fouled by Smith. Now the referee's talking it over here. Should they count the shot is probably what they're asking here. Just a foul before the shot. So first on Josh, saved an easy deuce. As the inbounds pass comes way outside to Dubats, he'll chase it down in the backcourt. Hands the ball off to Hoffer. Hoffer moves in, gives it up top to Nichols. Ball knocked away and stolen by Smith into the hands of Anderson. He'll bring it across the timeline. Big man stops on the right wing. Gives it off now to Newman. Into the corner. Wide open. Smith for 3. Off the iron. No good. Long rebound to Nichols. Gets the outlet pass to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline. Fires it into the corner to Davis. Back to Hoffer. Hoffer down low on the block. Right hand hook up and in. Dubats has 6. 6-2 Mavericks. Thunderwolves a slow start last week at Westminster, shooting the 3 ball. Slow here. Here's Anderson in from the right. Layup good. Good, powerful move by Jason Anderson. 6-4. The big men have all the points so far in this game. Here's Acedo driving. He has the ball knocked away, but it comes out, but a foul. Didn't hear the whistle. Foul is on Josh Smith. That's his second. He looks over at the bench, says, I'm all right. I'm all right. Ralph Turner's going to trust his senior. Bounce pass, and again it's DeBotts, and he missed this time, and the rebound to Oldham. Hands it off to Newman. Newman across the diamond, fires it ahead to Smith. Smith drives the baseline outside. Liggett's open, 3 ball on the way. Missed it badly. And the rebound to Nichols didn't come close. Back the other way comes Hoffer. Up top, onto the left wing to Aceto. He has the ball go off his foot. He regains it out around the timeline. Picked up there by Liggett. Down on the block to DeBotts. Backs in on Anderson. Wheels goes up, left-hand hook up and in. DeBotts has 8. Anderson has 4. It's 8-4 Mavericks. Newman across the timeline. Gets it up top to Anderson. Hands it off to Newman. Now to Smith. Smith works around the weave. 3-pointer on the way. Swish. Finally, a 3-pointer goes in for the Thunderwolves. It's 8-7. 1-point lead for the Mavericks. Here's Hoffer across the timeline. Hands the ball off to Davis. Now up top to DeBotts. To the high post to Nichols. Turns, backs his way in on Oldham. Fakes again, goes up. Missed it. Rebound batted around, and Liggett has it. Gets the outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Has Anderson streaking in from the right. He takes it himself. Running right-hander up and in. What a shot by Will Newman. And the Thunderwolves have their first lead of the game. 9-8. Pack on top. Here's a feed into the lane. Aceto goes back door to DeBotts, and he lays it in. DeBotts has 10. All 10 for the Mavericks. It's 10-9. Newman across the timeline for the Pack. Feed down low to Anderson. Backs his way into the paint, goes up, running right-hander, and he lays it in. Jason Anderson has 6. 11-10. Thunderwolves by 1. Ball right side to Davis. Davis gives it up top. Now left side, driving the baseline, Hoffer. Now they come outside. Cross-court feed into the lane. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound to Liggett. Off the miss by DeBotts to Newman. Newman to the top of the key, down the lane. Pulls up, 10-footer on the way. Swish. Bill Newman with 4. Sweet little pull-up there. Thunderwolves their biggest lead here of the early going. They lead it 13-10. 15:05 to go. We'll get a timeout on our next whistle. Ball on the right side. Davis has it. Lobs it into the corner. Now they come outside to DeBotts. Into the corner. Open. Davis fakes the 3. Draws the foul on Liggett. Hit the 3, but after the whistle. Foul on Gavin is his first. 13 foul on the Thunderwolves. Timeout on the court. 14:53 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves basketball. Brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 13-10. Thunderwolves by 3. Thunderwolves hit their bench here. Not quite like the wave of substitution we had last year, but 4 new players in here. We'll set them. Our first look at Isaiah Reese is into the game now for the Thunderwolves. Ball on the left side. Here's a 3-pointer by Aceto. Swish. First bucket by anybody other than DeBotts, and it's 13-13. Sang with the ball for the Thunderwolves. Down low to Nualiverta. He backs his way into the paint. Wheels goes up with the left hand, and he banks it in. 15-13. Williams is into the game for the Thunderwolves. Sang. There's a drive of the baseline. Shot good. It should have been a foul there as DeBotts got clobbered, and he still laid it in. 15-15. And Andy Shantz irate. He should be. His player got hit right in the chops and still laid it in. Here's Sang. Onto the left side to Reese. Reese, the diminutive one. Goes right side to Sang. Down low, Nualiverta. Wheels on the baseline. Goes up underneath, and he tried his shot on a reverse. Ball got knocked away, but he was the last one to touch it. Nualiverta says, that's a foul in Finland. Our officials tonight, Scott DeBow, Nick Shields, Skylar Dalton. Who names their kid Skylar? Ball on the left side. On the left, DeBow, nice backdoor feed, layup good by Trent Clay. 17-15, our 4th lead change here of this first half. Mesa by 2. Reese down low to Nualiverta, and he threw it too tall. And Newman in. And the Isaiah Reese experiment is over for the moment after that turnover. Ralph Turner trying to limit the minutes of Will Newman. He's played way too much here in this early going. Averaging around 37 minutes a game, I think is the last count. I didn't check it after this last week, but 36 minutes now. It dropped off a little bit after last week. Got a little bit more rest in the game against Westminster. Ball on the left side. Here's the Sato. Underneath the hoop to Clay. Backs his way in on Newman. Wheel shot blocked by New Oliverta. Just get it out of here. Still belongs to the Mavericks. 12 on the shot clock. They lob it in to Clay. Clay holds it. Gives it off outside to Rardon, who's into the game, a freshman. Now to a Sato. Sato dribbles around a double screen, pulls up, forces the three-pointer, hits the front iron. Ball tapped outside. Newman gets the rebound for the Thunderbolts. Sprints across the timeline. In from the left, pulls up 15-footer short. All that drama, all that build-up, and he did that one to me, Will. I was ready for you. Here the other way, Rardon gives it off. Here's a drive to the hoop. Layup good by Sato. Yes, 5, and it's 19-15. 6 in a row by the Mavericks to lead by 4. Here's Williams. He's hit 1 3-pointer on the year. Goes down low. New Oliverta backs his way into the paint. Goes up with the right-hand hook, and he lays it in. Oliverta with 4. 19-17. Thunderbolts down by 2. Brent Clay onto the right side. Puts the ball around the perimeter. Rardon onto the left wing to Peterson. Now to Saul. Right side to Clay. Clay a little jab step. Now gives it off to Sato. He's going to jack up a 3-ball. Hits the front iron. Doesn't go. And Newman gets the rebound. Brings it across the timeline. On the fly to the top of the key. Left side. Oldham steps into a 3-pointer. It's an air ball. Wow. Rebound to Peterson. Long down court feed. Aceto with Newman to beat. Layup good. And a foul. It'll be a blocking foul on Will Newman. Now another official might come over and overrule him. We're going to find out here. He's saying, are you absolutely sure? Might have an overrule here. Let's see. Offensive foul. They do overrule it. I'm with you, Andy. And timeout on the court. 11:37 to go here in the first half. Thunderbolts trail it by 2. Thunderbolts basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Hey, you gotta love the fan-friendly environment. If you're a fan on the baseline, you can walk right out onto the court and chat it over with the official. That was very unusual. Did he? Okay, all right. Wanted to tell him to settle down, maybe? That was weird. Point of order. Here's Williams, left side, down low. As Anderson's back in the game, fakes the jumper. Now moves in, puts the shoulder down, kicks it outside to Liggett. Now to Williams. Williams backs his way in. He turns in the lane. Good, and a foul. It'll count. Mark Williams with the turnaround in the lane. And hits. So Mark with his first bucket of the game. Free throw. Oh, man, he missed that one badly. Didn't even come close on the free throw, but Mark's like that from time to time from the line. Game's been tied now 3 times. We've had 4 lead changes. Back and forth we go. Feed right side. Here's a quick 3-pointer. Good. By Sato. And it's 22-19. Thunderbolts down by 3. Williams left side to Oldham. Now to Anderson. They double team him this time. Outside to Liggett. Right side. Newman fakes the 3. Drives into the paint. Liggett's wide open. Need one. Got one. Gavin Liggett. 22-22. I hate to put it all on one player, but he is key for the Thunderbolts. He needs to hit that shot. Here's a drive-in. Pull-up jumper. No. Rebound to Newman. Off the miss by Sald. Right side. Here's Williams. Gives it off to Anderson. He's hounded. Anderson turns. Now backs out of there. Goes up top to Newman. On the left side to Liggett. Into the corner to Oldham. Oldham starts to drive. Into the paint. Cut off. Comes outside. Newman's open. 3 ball on the way. Off the back iron. No good. And the rebound on the baseline to the Mavericks. Outlet pass. Ahead to Peterson. Peterson in for the left. Hands it off now to Acedo. Into the corner. Ball deflected out of bounds by Newman. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. We're all tied up at 22 apiece. Inbounds pass on the baseline. Working around up top. Here's Sald. Gives it to Peterson down low. Nice move by Clay, and he lays it in. Mavericks getting the cutters to the hoop. 24-22. Thunderwolves down by 2. 9:40 to go here in the first half. Newman brings it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Gives it off up top. Down to Anderson. Right side to Newman. Newman turns, faces into the corner to Williams. Back to Newman. Now to Anderson. Right side Williams to Newman. Newman now reverses. Cut off. Works around a screen down the lane. Kicks it off to Williams underneath on the baseline, and he lays it in. Williams has 4. 24-24. Fifth tie here of the first half. Play with it. Onto the right side to Davis. Onto the right wing to Sald. Up top, Peterson starts to drive into the paint, goes underneath the basket. Wheeling, jump stop, turnaround shot short. Rebound out of bounds, foul on the Thunderwolves, I believe. Nope, they're going to say it was last touched by the Mavericks. I thought they were going to call a reach-in foul there on Liggett. But instead, the ball kicks out of bounds off the knee of Ludvig Saul from Gothenburg, Sweden. That wasn't very good, was it? Here's Newman bringing it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. 8:50 to go here. We're all tied up. First half. 24 apiece. Liggett into the corner. Oldham's wide open. 3 balls. Swish. Donovan Oldham, his first bucket of the game, gives the Thunderwolves the lead at 27-24. Our 5th lead change. Game's been tied 5 times. We've had 5 lead changes. 8:29 to go. 27-24 Pack on top. Down inside, turnaround by Dubats. He missed one, and the rebound to Williams. Hands it off now to Newman. Thunderwolves chance to extend the lead here. Here's Anderson. Starts the drive. Hands it off to Oldham. Oldham on the wing. Moves in. Now to Liggett. Back to Oldham. Oldham drives the baseline. Drives in. Goes up. Shot. Block. Comes outside. Newman has it. Pulls up. 10-footer. In and out. No good, man. It was all ready again for it. Didn't happen. Back the other way. And ball stolen away by Newman to Williams. Williams in from the left. Into the corner. Will fakes and he walked with the ball. Timeout on the court. 7:51 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 27-24. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 35-32. Thunderwolves by 3. Other finals tonight from women's play. Of course, Thunderwolves won here 67-60. Black Hills defeated Regis tonight 65-58. Highlands over Western State 57-54. South Dakota Mines defeated Chadron 83-57. I'm looking for the final from the Fort Lewis game. I don't see it here. We'll have to look for it. Here's a feed underneath. The Bots lost and regains it. He's underneath the hoop. Backs his way and wheels. Goes up. Scoop shot. No. Rebound to Sang. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Top of the key. Hands it off to Sang, and Sang wasn't looking. They throw it away. Back the other way. Come the Mavericks down the lane. Running left-hander. No. Rebound. Sang has it. Gets it ahead to Newman. Thunderwolves want to run 2-on-1 with Oldham. Oldham in from the left. Layup good. Donovan Oldham streaking by. Hits it, and it's 37-32. Thunderwolves by 5. All out top. Davis has it. Down on the block. Dubats backs his way in. Goes up. Shot block foul on Anderson. Anderson wasn't going to let him have one this time. He decided to whack him. And so Dubats to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Damon Dubats, 12 points in the game. He scored the first 10 of the night for the Mavericks. From the line this year, only 64%. Free throw is up, and he hits this one. Mavericks of the team, 74%. Thunderwolves, 74%. Mavericks get there more often, hit more often. They average 19 makes a game. Thunderwolves only 15. Second toss, good. So a pair here for DeBotts. He has 14. He came into tonight only averaging 11 a game, so he's eclipsed that already. 37-34. Cross-court feed. Liggett steps into a three-pointer. Short. Long rebound. Liggett had it but lost it. Back the other way. It's a 4-on-1 break for the Mavericks. In from the right. DeBotts left-hander. Good. DeBotts was 16. 37-36. Feed right side. Liggett into the corner to Sang. Sang dribbles out of traffic. Gets it now to Liggett. Liggett moves in into the corner. Sang's open. Three-pointer on the way. Swish! Torrey Sang from downtown. Makes it 40-36. Thunderwolves by 4. A minute 25 to go here in this first half. Hoffer across the timeline. Hands the ball off to Davis. Davis now gives it up top to Botts. Lobs it underneath. Layup good. Beautiful feed to Nichols. Nichols' first bucket of the game. 40-38. A minute 9 to go here first half. Thunderwolves by 2. Newman hands it off to Oldham. Oldham to Newman. Newman wasn't expecting it. Now to Liggett. Liggett up top to Newman. Might have been a travel there. Newman now on the left wing. Down low to Anderson. Backs his way into the paint. Goes up and lays it in. Anderson has 8. 42-38. Thunderwolves by 4. Oh boy, Newman almost had a steal there. Ball on the right side to Davis. Quick fire three off the back iron. No good. Anderson chases the rebound down. Hands it off to Newman. Newman across the timeline. What an addition to the Thunderwolves Jason Anderson is already in his first appearance of the year here tonight. Here's Newman lobbing it to Anderson. Backs his way in, goes up with a right-hand hook and banks it in. He has 10. 44-38. Thunderwolves by 6, 14 seconds to go here. Mavericks go for the last shot. Outside of Sato. Gives it off to Davis. Davis yo-yoing the ball. 5 on the clock. Gives it off now to Hoffer. Quick fire three. It's an air ball at the buzzer. Very successful first half for the Pack. They lead it 44-38. Anderson with 10. Liggett with 9 to lead the way for the Thunderwolves. Back with our halftime show right after this. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back. Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves on top 44-38 at halftime. Fell behind early in this ball game. Trailed by 4 at 6-2. Got their first lead of the game at 9-8. It was part of a stretch where we had 4 lead changes. Mavericks eventually lead by 4, 19-15. Thunderwolves come back and tie it at 19. It was one of 5 ties we had in this first half. It was 30-29. Thunderwolves led it when they got a three-pointer by Liggett to make it 33-29. Mavericks would get 3 points in a row, though, to make it 33-32. Thunderwolves then with 4 in a row to make it 37-32. Mavericks with 4 in a row make it 37-36. Back and forth we went, but the Thunderwolves got the final 4 of the first half to lead it 44-38. Liggett with 9. Anderson, first start of the year, has 10. Sang with 5. Oldham with 5. New Oliverta with 4. Newman with 4. 16 points for DeBotts to lead the way for the Mavericks. Back with more of our halftime show right after this. Thunderwolves on top 44-38 at halftime. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena here on the campus of Colorado Mesa University, Grand Junction, Colorado. Thunderwolves on top here 44-38 at the halftime break. Game that had 5 lead changes. And we were tied on 5 different occasions. Thunderwolves took the lead for good in the first half at 27-24. Mavericks get back within 1 on several occasions before Thunderwolves with a 4-0 run late in the first half to lead at 44-38 here at the break. Leading scorer for the Thunderwolves, Jason Anderson, 5 of 6 from the field. He has 10 points. Liggett, 3 of 6, all of them from downtown. He has 9. Oldham, 2 of 5, 1 of those from downtown. He has 5. Sang, 1 of 1 from the field. It was a 3-pointer, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He has 5 points. Will Newman, 2 of 5 from the field. He has 4. Hika Nualaverta, he has 4 points. Williams with 4. Smith with 3. Reese played, failed to score. 18 of 32 from the field for the Thunderwolves, that's 56%. 6 of 15 from downtown, that's 40%. Only 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Mesa, first half, they're led by Damon DeBotts. He had the first 10 points of the game. He finishes with 14 at halftime. 6 of 11 from the field, did a couple of free throws. Aceto, their leading scorer, has 12. Leading scorer coming into the game, I should say. Davis with 5, Clay with 4, Nichols 2, Hoffer with 1. 16 of 36, that's 44% for the Mavericks. 3 of 8 from downtown, 38%. 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 60%. Thunderwolves out rebound Mesa 20 to 16. Leading rebounders, Newman with 4, Anderson with 4. Sang and Liggett with 3 apiece. 5 rebounds for Nichols to lead the way for Mesa. 10 assists for the Thunderwolves on their 18 made baskets. Newman has 6 of those. 14 assists on 16 baskets for the Mavericks. Hoffer has 5 to lead the way there. Thunderwolves turned it over 6 times, Mesa 3. Each team with a block shot. Thunderwolves with 2 steals, 1 steal for Mesa. Thunderwolves on top, 44-38. Back with the second half right after this. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Tried to finish up my interview posting to the Facebook fan page of the women's game. Didn't quite make it. So we'll have them here as the half wears along in case you missed those. Thunderwolves get the ball first to start this second half, leading the game by 6. Here's Newman. Yo-yoing the ball outside. Holds it, now hands it off to Liggett. Liggett to Newman. Down low to Anderson. He's in. Fakes, goes up, and reverse. Whistle foul before the shot. It will not count. That's when you want the official just look the other way. Look the other way. Instead, the foul is called. And it'll be on Aceto. And here's the inbounds pass to Oldham, and he lost it. Back the other way come the Mavericks. Aceto with it at the top of the key. Lobs it down low to DeBotts. Turns. Fires into the corner. Nice drive to the hoop. Running right-hander up. Doesn't go. Anderson had the rebound. Jump ball. Alternating possession belongs to the Mavericks. As Hoffer was able to tie up Anderson. So it belongs to the Mavericks. Extra possession for the home team. Inbounds, running right-hander up and in. Easy play there to Nichols. Nichols has 4, 44-40. So Thunderwolves lead cut to 4 here. Here's Oldham on to the left side to Smith. Smith playing with 3 fouls. Gives it to Liggett. Liggett down low to Anderson. Anderson on the block. Wheels to the baseline. Can't get the shot off. Goes outside to Smith. Smith now to Newman. On the shot clock. Newman skids to a stop, gives it to Smith. He's going to launch a 3-pointer off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to Davis. Long down court feed. Foul on the Thunderwolves, and that might be number 4 on Josh Smith. And it is foul number 4 on Josh. He knew it immediately and comes to the bench, and that means Williams in. It'll be Mesa ball on the baseline. Trailing it by 4. A minute in here to the second half. Inbounds pass. Up top, Hoffer down low. Turnaround shot on the way by Nichols. Swish. Nichols with 6. He has all 4 points here in the second half. 44-42. Thunderwolves lead is 2. Williams. Left side to Oldham. Oldham now to Newman. Newman down low. Wheeling. Anderson goes up with the hook and he lays it in. He has 12. Quick jump hook. 46-42. Thunderwolves by 4. The Thunderwolves can ratchet it up the defense a little bit here in this second half. There's a feed down low underneath, backing his way in. Layup good by Nichols. Nichols is starting the second half the way DeBotts started the first half. 46-44. Thunderwolves lead is 2. Oldham trying to get it down low to Anderson. He's surrounded, double teamed, gets it into the corner to Oldham. Now out top to Newman. Newman drives into the paint, dishes off to Anderson, fakes the baseline jumper, drives the baseline, left hand layup, a beauty. 48-44. Thunderwolves by 4. Ball out top. Nichols with it. Onto the right side to Davis. Down on the block to DeBotts. Turns, faces, backs his way in. Jump hook up, left it short. And the rebound to Anderson. What a physical presence he is down low for the Thunderwolves. Best way I can describe it to you, the listener at home, is he plays like a guy that plays for mines. Does that make sense? And he lays another one in. He has 16. Timeout, Mavericks. 17-16 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead it by 6. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves shooting it at 57%. Mesa at 46%. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Here's Nichols onto the right side to Davis. Down to the baseline. Turnaround jumper by Aceto. No good. And Anderson gets the rebound on the baseline as he out-fought DeBotts. Ahead to Newman. Back pass to Williams. Williams into the paint. Cut off there. Goes outside to Newman. Newman down to Anderson. Turns. Faces backdoor to Williams. And he is hammered from behind. No call. As Davis came right over the back of him. Knocked the ball away out of bounds. Prevented the easy deuce. Now they're making Anderson tuck his jersey in. Big fella taking his time. Now we're set to go. He sets a screen down low. They get it into Williams. Or rather to Newman. Newman, oh, bad pass. Went through the hands of Anderson. Stolen away. Long down court feed. Liggett bats the ball out of bounds. Couldn't save it in the corner. It'll still belong to Mason, but that prevented the easy 2 on the breakout.
Here we go. 2.
Good bounce pass to Hoffer. Hoffer at the top of the key for the Mavericks. They trail it by 6, 50-44. Down low, DeBotts right hand hook up and in. DeBotts with 18. 50-46. Here's Oldham. Top to Newman. Newman, one bounce to the left wing. Now keeps the dribble alive. Moves in from the left. Goes up, running right-hander. Left it short. Williams with the rebound, and he lays it in. Williams very alert that time. 52-46. Thunderwolves by 6. There's Hoffer on the left side to Davis. Down on the corner to Aceto. Lobs it inside. Turn a shot blocked by Anderson. The rebound right back to Nichols. Reach and foul on the Thunderwolves. On Williams, I believe. First foul on Mark Williams. Timeout on the court. 15:52 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 52-46. Thunderwolves basketball. Brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves on top here. 52-46.
Got 33. Donovan, you take 23, that will take 33.
And it'll be Mavericks ball on the baseline. They lob it way outside to Trent Clay, junior out of Smoky Hill High School in Aurora. Feed into the corner, quick fire 3, good. C.J. Davis has 8. Ralph Turner irate as they are making hay tonight on the inbounds plays are the Mavericks. Williams with it, left side to Oldham. Oldham dribbles out of a trap situation. Up top now to Newman. Now to Liggett. Oldham down the lane. Pulls up. Running right-hander. Missed it. Rebound. Anderson lost it out of bounds. Inbounds pass now to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline for the Mavericks. Down on the block. Turning. Facing. Ball deflected by Newman. That goes off of him. That's out of bounds. That's Thunderwolves ball. Last touch by Colton Peterson. Scott DeBow, our head referee, right on that one. But he had a lot of help here along the scorers table. Here's Liggett. Now to Newman. Left side to Oldham. Now to Newman. Mesa's gone to a zone trap. Here's Liggett shooting over the zone, and he hits. Zone breaker, we call that. 55-49. Thunderwolves by 6. Here's Hoffer. Onto the right side to Clay. Clay holds it. Now starts a drive into the paint. Cut off. Gives it off to DeBotts. DeBotts to Hoffer. Hoffer starts a drive. Pulls up. Running right hand. Oh, that was a freaky shot there by Hoffer, but it goes. 55-51. Thunderwolves lead is 4. Left side Oldham. Down to Anderson. CB wheels. Goes into the paint. Backdoor feed to Williams. Goes up on the baseline. Shot partially blocked in the rebound. To Peterson. Peterson now to Hoffer. To the right side. Aceto. Shot blocked by Anderson. Goaltending.
After he hit it.
55-53. I thought it was a good call. Ralph Turner protesting. Here is moving in Williams with it. The free throw line down the lane. Spins, goes up, floats it up, and in. Mark Williams with 8. That was a tough shot. 57-53. Oh, Newman almost had the steal. Here's Hoffer. Dishes off, and Liggett gets the steal alertly in the lane. To Newman. Newman across the timeline. Hands it off to Liggett. Into the corner. Back pass. Liggett. Long range 3. Heat check there. Missed it. And the rebound to Aceto. He's going to lead the break himself. Hands it off outside. Here's a quick fire 3. Hits it and out. No good. Williams with the rebound off the miss by Peterson. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman now at the top of the key. Gives it off to Anderson. Now he'll bounce it out to Williams to Newman. They'll reset the offense here. 13:20 to go. Second half. Thunderwolves lead at 57-53. Anderson into the corner to Liggett. Back to Anderson. Wheels. Fakes. Goes up right hand. Hook. Good. Whistle. Traveling is the call on Anderson. Ralph Turner, extended conversation with Scott DeBow after that one. And Scott goes away laughing. And still laughing as he sticks the whistle in his mouth. Ball right side to Clay. Down low, layup, good and a foul. It'll count. Foul on Williams. The bucket good by Nichols. Nichols has 8 points here in the second half, 10 for the game. And a chance for the three-point play here. Nichols 85% on the year. Left that one way short, but they bat the rebound into the corner. Hits on the baseline belong to the Thunderwolves. Last touch by Clay. Oh, Thunderwolves ball. Inbounds pass to Newman. He's picked up in the backcourt by Hoffer. Newman drives right by him. Gets it across the timeline. Now to Liggett. Liggett now to Oldham. Left side to Liggett. Now to Oldham. Oldham. Top of the key, goes to Newman on the right side. Starts a drive to the baseline. Offensive foul on Will Newman.
Keep playing, Red. Good stop.
Inbounds pass to Hoffer. Brings it across the timeline. Wheels into the paint, down the lane. Oh, jeez. No travel called, and Clay lays it in. And technical foul on the Thunderwolves. Officials talk it over now. Let's see who they take it. I think it's on Will Newman. Oh, they're going to go back. They want to look at the video here to see what happened. Let's see if we can figure out what happened down the way here. We're going to move our mic a little bit, aim the direction, and see if we can pick up the conversation here. Checking the videotape replay here to see if, well, I'm dating myself. Of course, it's not videotape, it's digital. Now they want the other referee to come over and confirm it, so that's the usual procedure. Scott DeBow and Nick Shields look at it. Now they bring in Skylar Dalton to confirm what the other two see. My sneaking suspicion is it's going to be a technical on Will Newman. Now, what he did to get the technical might be what they're looking at here. Now the officials go out in their little conference, and there's the official pose with the hand tucked under the armpit with the other hand on the chin. Our first thinker pose of the year. Either that or he has bad breath and he doesn't want the other referee to know it. He's covering his mouth. They're thinking about it, trying to decide. Spotlight. It's the spotlight dance for the men in stripes. They're really going over. They're making a real spectacle of it all here. Somebody take charge. Now they talk it over. Now they're going over to the Mesa bench, talking it over with Andy Shantz. Maybe it was one of his players that was guilty here. We'll see. And Andy Shantz doesn't like the explanation, whatever it is. He's rubbing his chin. Almost went for a pick. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like that explanation whatsoever. And it is a technical foul on Mesa. Ralph Turner says, now what about those calls you missed here the last 2 minutes? Now they go down and talk it over down on the other end of the bench. Liggett's going to be at the line to shoot the technicals, and it'll be Thunderwolves ball after all this. Free throws up and good. That gets the Thunderwolves the lead back. Hits the pair, so it's 59-57. That was the first tie since way back in the first half when we were tied at 24 apiece. So the Thunderwolves have been in control since then. I never did get the explanation who the technical foul was on. I'll find that out here at the next break. Newman onto the left wing, hands it off to Liggett. Now to Newman. Newman right side to Williams. He drives into the paint. Outside, Newman's going to step into a three ball. Short, hits off the top of the backboard, no good. Inbounds pass to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline. Now to Nichols. Thunderwolves lead is 2. Here's a drive to the hoop, backing up Acedo. Now down low, turning Nichols. Backs his way in on Oldham, banks it up, no good. Rebound Anderson. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline for the Thunderwolves, trying to build on this 2-point advantage. Left side to Oldham. Now to Liggett, coming around a screen, steps into a 3, missed it. Williams with a rebound on the block. Good enough. Wait, we got a whistle. What are we going to get here? Are we going to get an overrule here? Foul called on Mark Williams. The same official's been overruled twice tonight. Once for the Thunderwolves, once for the Mavericks. 11:40 to go here in the second half. Timeout on the court. Thunderwolves by 2. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Williams had the rebound and was laying it in for looked like it was going to be an end one. Skylar Dalton had the call, but Scott DeBow came from right in front of me, came running in with his peculiar little trot that he has. He kind of, imagine somebody kicking their butt as they run. You know that little thing they do? And he overruled and said it was a foul on Williams.
I wish you would start the whole game.
Ralph Turner has reached maximum boiling point. Mavericks with the ball, down by 2. Holding the ball. Now they give it off outside. Quick fire three-pointer way off the mark. Rebound to Oldham underneath the hoop for the Thunderwolves. Back the other way. Here's Williams. Looking for Anderson. They double team him quickly. Goes outside to Newman. Back to Anderson. Return feed. He's singled up this time. Goes up with the right hand hook. Left it short. Gets his own rebound. Wheels in the lane. Offensive foul. Called on Jason Anderson. Inbounds pass to Hoffer. Ralph Turner knows he stands no chance with the other two guys. He's now working on Skylar Dalton, trying to get a little sympathetic ear. Here's a drive of the base. A shot blocked by Anderson. Get that weak shot out of here. Back the other way comes Newman. Hands it off to Liggett. Long three on the way. Swish! Liggett from way downtown has 17. Gavin with 5 3-pointers in the game. 62-57. Thunderwolves by 5. Here's Nichols. Way outside with it. Quick fire three by Aceto. No good. Rebound batted out of bounds. No, it stays in. Missed the shot. Tapped right. No whistle. Foul on the Thunderwolves. And the foul will be on Anderson. Foul number 3 on Anderson. Beg your pardon. That's critical. And at the line, it'll be Colton Peterson. Free throw up and good. No Oliverta will check in. Critical moment now. This is the Thunderbolts starting to get a little traction again. But Anderson out, so New Oliverta is in there for some key minutes here with 10:32 to go. Second free throw in and out, no good, and a lane violation.
Ball's rattling around the rim.
Lane violation on the Thunderwolves.
Gotta be better. Here you go.
So one more for Peterson. And he hits that one. 62-59. Thunderwolves lead by 3. Newman across the timeline. Gives it off to New Oliverta. Right side to Liggett. Liggett looking for some space here. He's hot. Smith, right side to Oldham. Bad pass. Taken away. Here come the Mavericks. Feed up ahead. Davis in for the right layup. Missed it badly. They get the rebound underneath the hoop. They fired outside. Three-pointer for the tie. No good. Rebound to Oldham underneath. Thunderwolves survive that wild excursion. Here is Newman. In for the right. Running right-hander. No. Blocking foul on the Mavericks, and Newman holding his left wrist as he hit the deck hard. Will make it to the free throw line. Foul is on Hoffer. And will send Will to the free throw line. Newman's free throw is up and good. Newman on the year, 86% free throw shooter. That's his first hit of the night. He has 5 points in the game. Second toss. Swish. 6 points for Newman. 64-59. We're under 10 to go here in the second half. Ultra competitive ball game here tonight. Here's Nichols. On the left side to Davis. Davis dribbles around a screen. Step back three. Swish. C.J. Davis with 11. 64-62. Liggett fakes, steps back, he'll fire a three. That's good. Liggett with 20. His 6th triple of the night, 67-62. All out top. Davis trying to go gunslinger on us here with Liggett. Now hands the ball off to Nichols. Kills the dribble. Gives it to Hopper down the lane. Nice dish. In for the right. No foul on New Oliverta. As Dubats missed the shot, fell down. And the foul called on New Oliverta. His first. That means DeBotts to the free throw line. Free throw up, missed it. DeBotts on the year, only a 64% free throw shooter. Had hit his first 2 tonight. You have one more here now. Second toss, got that one. So it's a 4-point lead for the Pack. 9:10 to go here, second half. Thunderwolves looking for their first win in conference play this year. Smith dribbles around the screen, gives it off to Liggett. Liggett moves in, drives to the baseline, cut off there, goes to New Oliverta, gives it to Oldham. Oldham now to the free throw line, into the corner to Newman, drives the baseline, blocking foul on the Mavericks. And Mesa, that's only their 4th team foul. Thunderwolves have committed 8. I should say they've been called for 8. Newman to inbound it. Gets it into New Oliverta. Now to Newman in the corner. Dribbles out of the corner. Goes cross court to Liggett. Liggett can't get the 3 off. Now steps off and will fire the 3. Left it short on the heat check. And the rebound to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline. Dribbles to the free throw line. Steps back. Hands the ball off to Acedo. Down low on the block. DeBotts. Wheels goes up. Left-hander no good. Rebound to Oldham. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Newman, it's a 1-on-5 break. Pulls up in the lane. Jumper good. Will Newman says, I am numbers. 69-63. Thunderwolves by 6. Hoffer. Now to Acedo. Lob it down low. Layup missed it. And New Oliverta gets the rebound off the miss by Nichols from point-blank range. Newman now to the top of the key. Quick fire 3. Got it! Will Newman from downtown. Timeout, Mavericks. 8:02 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead it 72-63. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. So Mesa with the quick timeout. It's kind of like a bonus 30 here because we got 8:02 on the clock. As soon as it goes under 8 and we have a whistle, we're going to get another timeout here. But Will Newman, 5 in a row for the Pack, has them up by 9, their biggest lead of the night. Here's Hoffer bringing it across the timeline on the right wing. Goes down low to Acedo. Ball batted away by Josh Smith. Quick hands there. Smith playing with those 4 fouls, and there is that whistle for the media timeout. 7:55 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves by 9. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (72-63), Thunderwolves by 9. As Will Newman with the little 1-on-5 runner in the lane hit it, and then he pulled up from the top of the key for a 3-pointer and hit. A little unconventional, but that's the modern game of basketball. Mesa now. Here's Hoffer in the corner, hands it off to Davis, lobs it wide open underneath, and the layup good by DeBotts. He has 20. Or make it 21. 21 for DeBotts. 72-65. Thunderwolves lead it by 7. Newman up top to Smith. Right side to Sang, who's into the game. One bounce. Now down low to Anderson. Anderson. Don't double team him this time. He's going to back in on the baseline. Tries to wheel. Can't get any space. Kills the dribble. Now to Oldham. Oldham going to drive the baseline. Goes underneath. He stepped on the sideline or the baseline. Out of bounds. So a quick turnover gives it back to the Mavericks here with 7:18 to go. Down by 7. Inbounds pass to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline for the Mavericks. Onto the right side to Davis. Davis up top to DeBotts. To Acedo. Acedo lobs it down low to DeBotts. Going to back his way in on Anderson. Wheels with the right hand hook up and in. Sweet move there by DeBotts. He has 23. 72-67. The Mavericks, you wouldn't expect them to go away on their home court. They're back within 5. Newman lobs it into Anderson. Anderson, he's tackled. Jump ball is the call. Alternating possession to the Thunderwolves. Oh, my God. Even he's laughing at how horrible call that was. He can't even believe he just called that. Inbounds pass to Anderson. Into the corner to Newman. Newman drives into the paint. Jump stop. Turns. Fade away. On the way. Short. Rebound to Sang. Lobs it out top to Newman. Newman gives it off to Oldham. Now to Sang. Sang dribbles around the perimeter. Down the lane he goes. Running right-hander. Good. Offensive foul on the Thunderwolves. Illegal screen set by Anderson. .6:20 to go. 5-point lead for the Thunderwolves. Davis with it. Way outside with it. Directing traffic. Hands it off to Hoffer. Down low. Nichols turns, faces, fires it out of bounds into the Mesa bench. Fastball got away from him there. Anderson out. New Oliverta checks in for the Thunderwolves here. 6:08 to go. Another critical stretch here for New Oliverta on the court. Here's Newman onto the right wing. Hands it off to Oldham. Oldham to New Oliverta. Hands it to Oldham. Oldham, right side to Newman. Down low to New Oliverta. He's surrounded. Nice dish to the baseline. Layup good by Sang. Great dish from New Oliverta. 74-67. Thunderwolves by 7. 5:40 to go here. Second half. Hoffer on the right wing. Hands it off to Davis. Left side. Now down low. Dubats backs his way in. Right hand hook. Missed it. Rebound New Oliverta. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Ralph Turner says, hold things up. I want play number 7. Let's see what that is. Out Oldham. He wants 7 passes is what he wants here. Out of Smith. Now that's Oldham. That's 5 passes. 6 to Newman. Now 7 to Oldham. 8 on the shot clock. Oldham backs his way in. Outside. New Oliverta for 3. Off the back iron. No good. Long rebound. Chased down by Oldham. Now the Thunderwolves, will they go to the same routine again? Now they hand it to Smith. Left side to Sang. They aren't going to go for the 7-pass routine this time. Ball batted away. So Thunderwolves ball. 19 on the shot clock. 4:53 to go in the game. Thunderwolves lead at 74-67. New Oliverta with the ball. Hands it off to Sang. Now to Smith. Repossession critical here. Foul away from the ball. It's going to be a holding foul on Dubats. 5th team foul on the Mavericks. Thunderwolves have been over the limit for quite a while. They have 9. Newman to triggered in on the baseline. Lobs it in. New Oliverta has it. He's surrounded, whacked at, and then turns the ball over but retrieves it to Sang. Reverse shot up and in by Corey Sang. Are you kidding me? 76-67. The freshman comes up big there. He's no stranger to big game atmosphere, though. Here's Davis. Out top to Hoffer. Hoffer dribbles around a screen down. Oh, nice little dipsy-do, but he missed the layup. New Oliverta bats the rebound to Oldham ahead to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Thunderwolves push. Newman for 3 from the top. Got it! Will Newman with 14. 79-67. Thunderwolves by 12. 4:05 to go here. And Oldham has the steal. He is ahead of the field. In from the right. Stuffs it home with the right hand. And he is fouled. As Nichols tried to catch him after Oldham stuffed it, he hit him down low. This might be a foul after the shot. The officials are going to conference on this one. Might be the old intentional foul call after the fact here. They send the teams to their respective benches, and the officials are going to conference again here. And they go into the thinker pose. This time it's Nick Shields into the thinker pose. The fist tucked under the right arm, up under the armpit. Right fist on the chin. Showing how astute he is. Think of the Greek god sitting on the stool. Now they come over, they're going to look at the videotape. Oldham dunked it in with the right hand, and then the whistle came out as chasing him down was Nichols. And they want to look at it here and see if it's post, like an after the shot thing here, and give the Thunderbolts possession again, or whether or does he get a free throw, or is it an intentional foul? I'm sure that's what they're all discussing here. I want him to rewind it again. So it's head official Scott DeBow. This time he has Skylar Dalton with him. Andy Shantz can only stand down the way with his hands on his hips. He knows the outcome is not going to be good. He just doesn't know how bad it's going to be. And now we're going to get our media timeout, and then they'll explain. We'll get the explanation. 3:58, I think, or what? Well, let's see. Now they're gonna go back to thinker pose. Now it's Skylar Dalton, a quick thinker pose. Now it's the chat with Andy Shantz. Scott DeBow comes over to explain it to Ralph Turner. You know, for as nice an arena this is at Brownson Arena, their public address system, flat, is crappy. Everything else around here is beautiful. Their facilities, first rate. We got to work on that PA system. So now we do have a timeout on the court. We're going to take a quick one here. We'll take a minute. 81-67, Thunderwolves by 14 on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. You only missed a couple of free throws by Will Newman, shooting the technical, which was called on Connor Nichols, and now the Thunderwolves get the ball on the possession. So a chance for the rare 6-point play here for the Thunderwolves. Maybe 7 if they can hit a triple. Will Newman holding it outside. Thunderwolves lead at 83-67. New Oliverta to Sang. Sang now holds it there. Now to New Oliverta. Now to Newman. Newman way outside with it. Now he'll start to move. 8 on the shot clock. Newman down the lane. Fadeaway on the way. Got it! Will Newman! 18 for Newman. 85-67. Quick fire three the other way. No good. Newman with the rebound. He's doing everything for the Thunderwolves. Brings it across the timeline for the Pack. Right side to Sang. Now to Oldham. Thunderwolves into their 7-pass routine. They count them off to the left of us here. To Sang. Even the fans getting into it. Got to get one more in. Now the Newman, now he can go to work. 10 on the shot clock. 3 minutes to go in the game. Thunderwolves by 18. Here's Newman to the free throw line. Down the lane. Step back. Hands it off to Smith. Three-pointer. Short. Tap. No good. Rebound to Aceto. He's ahead. And Sang almost had the steal into the corner to Davis. Step back. 2-point bucket. 2-point basket for Davis. As 13. 85-69. They put 3 on the board, but it was only a 2-point shot. But are they going to look at the video? You can't. Well, they're going to look at the video again here. The signal was 2 all the way on the court, but they want to make sure that it is a 2-point shot evidently. They put 3 up on the scoreboard. The official never signaled 3, though. All right, more thinker pose. He just had a rub of the chin this time, and now the lean over the scorer's table and look in at the video screen with one angle from a high angle shot. Low definition. The call on the court was a 2-point bucket. They put 3 on the board. So to me, if it's inconclusive, you got to make it a 2, and that's what it is. So it'll be 85-69. Anderson in. New Oliverta out. Corey Sang out. What a play by Sang here late. That layup was a beauty. On the reverse, inbounds pass, full court pressure. Newman surrounded in the backcourt. He'll dribble out of there himself. Ahead to Smith. He's going to fire a three-pointer short, and Anderson with a rebound, and he'll just back it out of there. Now to Newman, to Liggett. Right side to Smith. Smith now to Liggett. 2:24 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 85-69. Liggett way outside with it. Thunderwolves just running clock now. Here's Oldham on the left side to Newman. Newman moves in, fakes, now launches the three-pointer. Got another one! Will Newman with 21. 88-69. It was a foregone conclusion that we would talk to Gavin Liggett. We probably still will. But Will Newman has been the star here of late. He's been the finisher. Here's Dubats, and he throws it away on the baseline. He was trying to go backdoor to Hoffer and went right by his ear. Out of bounds. So it's Thunderwolves ball here with 1:46 to go. Thunderwolves lead at 88-69. Fans filing away to the exits, off into the Grand Junction night. Here's Liggett. Holds it, now gets it off to Oldham. Left side to Newman. Tell you what, if Newman gets one more basket, we're going to change our mind. We're going to talk to him. Here's Newman way outside. He's going to start a drive. Down the lane he goes. Fade away up. No, he missed it. Rebound to Anderson. And they'll start all over again. And at 13 to go, Thunderwolves with another possession here. A fresh shot clock. Smith dribbling out around the timeline. Trying to avoid the fans along the sideline across the way. Hand it off to Liggett. Liggett to Newman. Newman starts a drive. Into the paint. Fade away up. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound to Hoffer. Ahead. Here's Davis for three. Off the back iron. No good. Smith with the rebound on the baseline. Hands it off to Newman. We're down to 40 seconds to go. Thunderwolves are going to assault this one away. Their first RMAC win of the year. Now to Newman. Newman just holding it outside. 10 on the shot clock. And I think the Thunderwolves are just going to take a shot clock violation here. They got Newman holding it at the timeline. They're not going to do what, who was it, Highlands a week ago or so did that to us? Or was it it was Fort Lewis. Fort Lewis who fired the three-pointer up as the game was over. Inbounds pass to Davis. 10 seconds ago. Davis going to launch from downtown. It's good. Davis has 16. 5 seconds ago. That will do it. Thunderwolves dribbling it out in the backcourt. Thunderwolves win it. They get their first RMAC victory of the year. 88-72 the final. We'll talk to Gavin Liggett, our star of the game, as well as Ralph Turner. The Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. This is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. And not wasting any time, joining us right away, the head coach, Ralph Turner. Ralph, congratulations on a very nice win tonight for the Pack.
Yeah, it was a good win. Our last two trips here, we lost by an average of 25 points a game, so I was happy for our kids. I told you help was coming. Yeah, help has arrived, and the big man, Jason Anderson, but also help arrived in the fact that Gavin Liggett found his shooting stroke tonight. Well, he's been better the last two games, and in practice you can tell he's back to Gav. But it was a great team win. Everybody, Corey Sang had his best shooting game, 3 for 3 from the field, and had 9 points in 12 minutes. Just think if a good coach would have played him 36, he has 27 points. It's my fault. Sorry, Corey. But I thought we played hard. We weren't perfect by any stretch of imagination, but I thought we played hard. Now the thing is, the relief of getting the offer off your back. We turn around tomorrow and play a very tough team. Dangerous team. So we're going to have to make sure mentally we're right. Well, it helps having the big man in there. It helps having Liggett score, and I think it also helps
Will Newman not having to press so much offensively, then letting the game come to him late, and then he really went off there late.
Yeah, he really put on a show there late, didn't he, with threes and end of the game, end of shot clock buckets. But I really think, now just remember, we played slow the last 5 minutes, taking our time. And how many points we scored tonight? 89. And that was us refusing to shoot the last possession. And I'm just saying, it was funny, one of our best offensive games, and we were playing as slow as possible the last 5 possessions. I'm proud of the kids. They really responded. It's when you're 3-7 and you're 0-4 in the league, when you've been used to winning, sometimes you don't know about the mental makeup of your guys, but they have really stayed tough and stayed with each other, and that's a one-step journey on the way to a great Christmas.
Exactly. We got one more step tomorrow, buddy.
Absolutely.
You going to join me on the drive?
Me and you
all
together.
Right, we're going to ride
Warriors.
over Cerro and all that.
You and I together, Bo.
All right, there he is, Ralph Turner, the head coach of the Thunderwolves. They win it tonight. Back, we'll talk to Gavin Liggett. That all comes your way next. This is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves win the ball game. Final score 88-72. We haven't been given a final sheet yet, so I need that. I got an interview. Okay. All right. They just try to do it every time, folks. You just got to relax when you're the stat crew. But we're still awaiting our final box, but we'll get that here. If not, we'll go with what we have. But the Thunderwolves win the ball game 88-72. We're still awaiting Gavin Liggett. The locker room is a mile away here, so it'll take a while for him to get out here. So we'll go ahead and take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll continue to wrap things up. This is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. We're getting Gavin Liggett to, he's a little tired. He's got to get on over here and get the old headset on, take the backpack off. His arm's probably sore. He's been slinging it tonight. You know, he's slinging it from everywhere, all over the... It's good to have you back in the fold, Gavin, hitting three-pointers. I know he's been starting to break out of this little bit of a shooting slump slowly but surely, but tonight it really paid off for you big time.
I know, it feels good to be back.
Well, you hit 6 of them on the night, 20 points in the game, had a couple of free throws there to go along with it, but... shooting's great, but it was nice having the big man down inside. 2 big men you can go to.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's nice not having to sub in a guard for a big when we need him to get out, and we can put in Jason in there. And Jason had a great night tonight for his first game in 2 years. I don't think he's played a game since he was at the Air Force. So.
Right. So talking about the game, they continue to make runs at you. They started off the game pretty hot, but then you guys answered, went back and forth. But you got that nice little lead at halftime, but they continue. They catch up, and you get back out in front. It seems like they'd never get past you.
Yeah, it seems like we always fall behind on defense sometimes where we're cutting. I don't know if we get tired but tonight we shot the ball better, so that kind of helped us out.
And then Will Newman taking over late, which really helped, but you got into the motion. I think just the game, this is the way Pac basketball has to be. Get a lead and just kind of put things to bed, I guess you'd say.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this week in practice, Coach really emphasized getting the ball in the post. And with Nelson last year, that's all we did. So it feels good to finally kind of go back to the way we've been playing.
I took the giant weight off of Ralph's shoulders. There's got to be a giant weight off the whole team getting this victory.
Yes.
You guys are used to winning. It's been a tough start for you, but to get this win, now doubly important to sweep the weekend, isn't it?
Yes, of course. It feels good to get the first one, but yeah, we need to get another win going into break. All
right, the lineman flag. Tell everybody hello. There he is, Gavin Liggett, the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House star of the game. Back, we'll wrap things up right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves win the ball game 88-72. Give you some of the score. We haven't received a box. They ran out of ink, if you can believe that or not, in the printer down here. So we'll go with what I have. Newman with 21, Liggett with 20, Anderson with 16 in his first game as a Thunderwolf. Those are your 3 Thunderwolves in double figures. Sang with 9, the freshman. Williams with 8, Oldham with 7, Nualiberta with 4, Smith with 3. For the Mavericks tonight, they're led by Dubats, who had 23. Davis had 16. Nichols with 10. Aceto with 12. Clay with 6. Peterson with 2. Thunderwolves win it 88-72. Back to close things out right after this on the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. again. Welcome back. Thunderzone Pizza and Tap House post-game show here from Brownson Arena. Thunderbolts win it 88-72. Here are the other finals tonight. The women won earlier tonight, 67-60 over Mesa. South Dakota Mines defeated Chadron State. Fort Lewis wins it at the buzzer over Westminster, 63-62. Black Hills State over Regis. And Highlands defeats Western State. Tomorrow night's opponent. It is final now in men's play. Westminster has defeated Fort Lewis 90-75. And what is wrong with my mouse? There we go. Paper stuck in it. Here's the other finals. Black Hills State wins it 75-74 over Regis. Highlands over Western State, 86-65, will be in Gunnison tomorrow. South Dakota Mines over Chadron State, 66-52. Mines, well, they got that score in there twice. And, of course, the Thunderbolts winning here. All right. People to thank here, of course, tonight. David Jenke for Mesa, the Sports Information Director. We thank him for all his hard work. Of course, the Assistant Athletic Director in charge of Media Relations at CSU-Pueblo is Dax Larson. His assistant is Sean Pooley. Special thanks, of course, to Curtis Lloyd and Ralph Turner. We got to pack things up. We're going to head over the two hills, get into Gunnison. We'll have action for you tomorrow night here. Tomorrow we're half hour early, 4:45 with a pregame show, 5 o'clock tip for the women, 7 o'clock tip for the men. Western State, the opponent. Caitlin Norton's been our producer and engineer tonight of Thunderwolves basketball. I'm Jim Brooks, reminding you final time, the Thunderwolves women win it, and the men win it. I sounded like a rascally rabbit there, didn't it? All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Until we talk to you then, good night, everybody.
This has been CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo 1350. Catch all of the action all season long right here. Pueblo's home for CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves athletics is Fox Sports Pueblo 1350.